Number 2. And go to your home team.
Welcome, everyone, to We're just about ready.
BA, we've seen some.
Well, we'll see what comes of it, Allie. Thank you. And let's check out a breakdown looking at some stats for him.
He's been really dialed in from deep during these last 5 games. Looking assertive and in control every time he rises up to shoot from beyond the three-point line. And it's been fun to watch.
Now the starting group for the visitors. And it's Walker in at the 3, a small forward. And we're in the middle of the season, Clark. Some teams that exceeded early expectations are starting to believe.
And that confidence is self-perpetuating. Again, you have success, it breeds more success because you have some confidence. And I'll tell you what, it's a pretty good feeling when you prove the doubters wrong as a team.
Here's Z. Checking his stats, he's scoring around 9.5 points per game. Into the lane. On the break. And he lays it up and in.
And that gets us rolling.
Number 3.
What a tremendous atmosphere in here tonight.
Boy, I tell you, you're right. You can feel this one looking like it's going to be a tight one throughout.
Now here's Walker. A steady force on their offense. Recording around 14.5 a game. And the basket by Mr. Moves.
Just taking it right to the rim. And no one was there to greet him.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Driving inside. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
First team foul.
Everyone in the building saw the obvious contact.
Yeah, the officials didn't need to talk that one over. It was obvious.
And he makes a first. And so he hits both.
He's making the most of every trip to the line, providing for his team.
Here's Z. To the middle. Here's Red Hot. Misses the layup.
Well, he's much better than that. Really no excuse for missing that lay-in.
Pass to Dunn. First quarter and about a minute and a half in. Down low. Here's Little General. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
The reverse slam, that was sweet.
Ah, the finesse on full display.
Yes, sir. Power and grace. That had it all.
And it's rejected. And so it looks like it'll be Houston's ball. Inside. And the jam by Walker.
Man, what a pass that was there. He really, really relishes making the game easier for his teammates.
He takes it in. Here's Little General. That shot off the mark. And Houston will come the other way.
I found it was an interesting game. Anything they couldn't get from their starters, they got from their reserves.
But, you know, you hear about the importance of having depth all the time, bench players that contribute. In last game, their bench came alive.
And he lobs it up, and he jams it home with authority.
Hey, it takes a lot of confidence and ability to pull off that reverse.
Hey, from anyone else, it'd be shocking. But this guy, he's got it. He's that talented.
Guys, I tell you what, he's definitely one of the few guys with that move.
And the basket by Mr. Moves.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
Takes it inside, and there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
What a finish. I mean, he just took over himself.
What a show of power right there from the point guard. Man, sweet.
And you know, guys, when your point guard is making explosive plays at the rim, I really do think it sets the tone for the rest of the team.
Ooh, great D that time from Dunn.
Boy, that defense smothered him in there. Love the intensity.
And we're just over 3.5 minutes into this first quarter.
And he gives up some size inside, but makes a great adjustment on the finish.
Yeah, you know, with that size difference, that's not an easy shot. I mean, I don't care how close to the rim he is, that's a tough shot.
Here's the break. And there's the lob. Trying to go for a lob there. Excellent defense and anticipation to stop it. Pass to Z. Here's Clutch. Here's Mr. Moves. Defended by Dunn. Now here's Walker. Clock at 6. That one off the back iron and out.
Great contest down low. Allowing no easy hoops is a winning approach.
And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
Foul, second team foul.
And he knocks down the first one.
Shooting for the home team, number 2.
And he makes both free throws. For Houston, they've gone 4 of 10 shooting the rock in this first quarter. Pass to Moore. And it's good for 2.
And they may have talked about shot selection coming into this.
Gone 5 of 6. They're rolling. There's the 3. It's rebounded by Moore.
Home team foul. McAdoo. First personal foul.
His shot was hindered by that momentous mobile 1 block.
What a powerful rejection. He's not wanting them to get an advantage in this competitive game.
Pass to Mr. Moves. Edwards with it. Oh, stolen by Harris. To the paint. To the inside. Here's Johnson. And misses it off the right side of the rim.
Foul. Number 2. First personal foul. Second team foul.
And Houston is shooting 45% from the field in this first. And he gets that one.
Getting enough shots in close to play inside out.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
A minute 58 left to play in the first. Pass to Rain Man. To the paint. Ball stolen. Here's Moore. 8 points in his last timeout. Here's Edwards. Slayed it in with a nice touch off the window.
That'll drive your coach crazy, failing to box out. Ugh.
Those are free points you're giving away. You gotta work harder on the glass.
Now let's check out the Western Conference standings and see how they look here in December. Taking a look at Houston, they've been outstanding halfway through this season, looking cohesive and playing for one another.
I think for Houston, you have to really give it to them. I mean, they are backing up all the preseason hype. They've been outstanding early.
It appears to me, though, that this group has all the ingredients for a special season.
To the middle. Pass to Rain Man. For 3, here's Harris. He can't get that one to fall.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Here's Red Hot, covered by Johnson. Here's Mr. Moves. And the shot goes in.
The D hasn't been quick enough to react to the ball inside. That's helped cause this run.
59 seconds left to play in the first quarter. They need this. Deflected. Here's Moore. Right now contributing around 10.5 points a game.
Woo! Defensively, you can't afford to let him get to the rim that easily.
Well, that might be why their deficit is what it is right now.
You know, you look at it, the communication is lacking, as is the trust. They can ill afford those types of breakdowns. It won't work. You can't win with those kind of breakdowns.
There's 37 seconds left in the first quarter. The turnaround. Just 5 on the clock.
And you see that in building their lead, they've done an impressive job on the defensive glass.
Yeah, you're right. Not one second chance bucket for the opposition. They're boxing out on every shot.
Here's Mr. Moves. There's the triple, and they recover it. He got it off in time. And that concludes the first quarter of play.
With the score.
Up 6.
Yep.
Don't go away. We'll be back with the second quarter in just...
Get ready for the Dance Squad.
And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter action is where we are.
Checking in for Houston.
Shooting only 38% from the floor. Not great. So the Houston 5 right now. We've got Edwards, and it's Walker in at the small forward.
And one move ahead of the defense. A solid pick.
And then the monster dunk to complete the play. Well done.
Boy, picture-perfect teamwork that time, guys. One guy sacrificing for the other. That's how you succeed in this league.
Shooting just 38% in this quarter. Driving to the basket. Ooh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. And every team looking for bigs who can stretch the floor, Clark. If you were playing today, what kind of three-point shooter you think you'd be?
Well, I wasn't that great back in my career because it wasn't a shot that many teams used a lot, but I would have worked on it to become proficient at it. So I think I would have been a 40% three-point shooter, 35 to 40%. Given time to work on it, BA. You adapt to the times, and I was actually already starting to work on my three-point game before my injuries took me out of the league.
And it's all from three-point range.
He's looking pretty unsettled at the moment. Doesn't seem like he has a great feel for his shot.
Pass to Edwards. Here's Mr. Moves. There's a screen. Driving in. Sinks that one. Now shooting 5 of 10 and looking sharp.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
2 minutes remaining in the first
And
half.
no good.
2 minutes.
Down low. And out of bounds. Houston will have it.
The ball goes
And let's take an early look at our contenders for this year's dunk contest. No matter who ends up competing, you know it's going to be a show.
And the best part, BA, every year we see something different, something new. I can't wait.
You look at Walker, and in dunk contest voting, he's 3rd, a premier athlete in the NBA.
Well, the fans want to see him fly, and us broadcasters, we want him in. I expect to see him compete during All-Star Weekend, believe that.
And as All-Star Weekend gets closer, we'll of course update you on how things are looking. But this year already promises plenty of standout performances.
Yeah, this is going to be a dunk contest you don't want to miss. What a finish. I mean, he just took over himself.
What a show of power right there from the point guard. Man, sweet.
And you know, guys, when your point guard is making explosive plays at the rim, I really do think it sets the tone for the rest of the team.
Here's Mr. Moves. And the Wizard pulls it down.
It's been an ugly quarter for him. Trying to shoot his way out of it. Might be time to work on the playmaking skills. He is torching a defense that simply has no answers for him.
It was the exact same kind of offensive showcase for him in their last game, too. When it happens this often, that's not a pattern. That's characteristic.
And he lobs it up top. Johnson with a bucket.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. You know, that's why they continue to get attacked.
Yeah, I think they've got to ramp up the aggressiveness. If they don't, things are just going to get worse from here.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. With the floater and the layup by Walker. Walker's got 8 points in the quarter.
Such a graceful move, showing off the floater game.
To the wing, right side. Pass to Rainman. Here's Doc. There's a screen. Here's Rainman.
Playing from behind, it's amazing he chose a dunk with that high a difficulty rating.
Yeah, no question. That was a stellar move with plenty of swagger.
I don't care what the score is there, fellas. That's the play we'll remember from this game, clearly.
And so it's Houston earning this break in the action, up 10.
Welcome. They're getting a lot out of their bench. A lot. For the most part, opponents' game plan is to take away the starters. But then, when your second unit...
And now that we're a ways into the season, and that'll do it for the halftime show. Shaq, what grade do you give our show?
Ernie, perfection.
Well, for those just tuning in, thanks for being with us. Second half of this game still to play. And Houston is shooting 59% in this one, a good average. Pass to Mr. Moves. It's deflected. And for Houston, and it's Mr. Moves in at the shooting guard. Here's Little General. And here they come. Here's Mr. Moves. And he drains it, making him 7 for 15 for the day.
This is intelligent basketball, forcing a turnover and then immediately starting the fast break.
Inside. Takes the assist and lays it in. Nice setup. Give him 8.
You know, the defense has been very slow to adapt. I mean, that's 10 straight points now inside.
And with a little over a minute gone by, the second half is underway.
Attacking the rim with power.
Tremendous finish.
Really piling on the lead with a dunk like that.
Drives to the hoop. And a two-handed jam.
Ooh, bouncy. That should give him a nice lift.
Good timing. They needed that one.
And, you know, that's exactly what happens when you don't settle. That's the result. Tremendous effort and a big-time finish there.
And the step-back jumper is good. 21 points in the game. They've got plenty of time to get back into this.
Yeah, I'm sure they feel pressed, but this is when you have to stay calm and execute.
Shot's no good. Made 4, he's missed 4 now. For Houston, they've gotten 3 of 4 shots to fall so far in the third. Pass to Z. Just 5 to shoot. From 11 feet away. Mr. Moves, no good. Got 2 of 3 from the floor in this third quarter. A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. And they're on the break. Walker for 3. Hey, in 6 attempts, he's made 5. Talk about efficiency.
You know, sometimes you don't like to see guys pull up from three-point range on the break, but for him, with nobody on him, that's a pretty good shot.
There's the drive, and it's good. 2 points.
I tell you what, it reminds me of one of my college coaches who used to say, that ain't gonna get it done. That's 5 straight baskets in the paint now.
Pass to Mr. Moves. Got a hand on it. Third quarter of basketball here. A little under 3.5 minutes gone by.
He's a potent mix of effort and ability. Hard to shut down a player of his caliber.
Who wants a t-shirt? Make some noise! Get ready for the Gear Squad!
All right, let's take a chance.
Checking in for Houston.
16 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. To the paint. Here's Rainman. Tipped. 2 on the clock. And the basket by Mr. Moves.
Assisted by number 1.
And so it's Houston finishing the quarter with an 8-point lead. Their defense has forced a number of key turnovers, giving them...
Get ready for the Gear Squad!
And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'll tell you what, this was a no-brainer tonight. Take a look at the precision on this feed. Couldn't place it any better.
Served him up a tasty room service dime right there, boy.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. And the powerful one-handed slam.
Ooh, bouncy. That should give him a nice lift.
Good timing. They needed that one.
And, you know, that's exactly what happens when you don't settle. That's the result. Tremendous effort and a big-time finish there.
And for Houston, and it's Moore in at the 3. Shoots a fadeaway. Hits the front of the rim and out. Shooting around 50% in the game so far. Harris. There's the block. Pass to Z. Oh, great D that time from Harris.
You know, even though they're on top in this one, you'd like him to be better out there because he's capable of being better. Sure would make things a lot easier, too.
1 minute in now in the fourth quarter, and down it goes. 2 points. He's got 26.
And this is just typical of him. Always making an impact at crucial moments in the game.
You know, they want the ball in his hands here because they trust him to hit all the big shots.
Here's Z with the drive. Rips it home off a terrific move.
And one move ahead of the defense. A solid pick.
And then the monster dunk to complete the play. Well done.
Boy, picture-perfect teamwork that time, guys. One guy sacrificing for the other. That's how you succeed in this league.
Just over a minute and a half played here in the fourth. And it's blocked. And the ball ends up out of bounds. Now keep possession.
Checking in for Houston, number 35.
And that goes out of bounds.
Out of bounds.
And they'll keep possession.
Your home team.
Six to shoot. Here he goes. And that one is stuffed right through.
Ooh, bouncy. That should give him a nice lift.
Good timing. They needed that one.
And, you know, that's exactly what happens when you don't settle. That's the result. Tremendous effort and a big-time finish there.
Blocked.
Gotta love how they've been crashing the boards, fighting hard for every miss.
I certainly do. You know, I like to see guys do their work inside. Their rebounding has been excellent, and that's always important in a close game.
Pass to Mr. Moves. Beyond the arc. That one no good.
He is just so deadly from out there. You expect that to fall.
The quick look, no good that time. For Houston, they've gotten only 1 of 5 to fall here in the fourth. Just over 2.5 minutes played now. Final quarter of regulation. Outside Walker. Here's Red Hot. Pass to Clutch. The kick out to Walker. Here's Mr. Moves. No good there with a step back J. Gotten 3 of 7 attempts in this fourth quarter to fall. Hits the trifecta. He's got 31.
And his fantastic performance from the last game has carried over to tonight.
And you know, that's how it goes with him. I mean, his hot streaks, guys, don't last minutes. They last days.
Oh, hey, how about
Big
that?
time right there. Big time.
Woo. Oh, out of this world reverse jam. Nice. All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. The head coach of the home team had some words for his team over the break. He told them, we've got to protect the rim with everything we've got. If we cut down on their easy looks inside, we've got them. It might mean more room for their perimeter shooters, but that's a trade-off he's willing to risk. All right, back to you guys.
As always, Allie, we thank you. It's hauled in by Doc. Got 4 of 8 shots to drop here in this final quarter. To the wing on the left. Nails it from 3.
That's exactly the kind of shooting you need down the stretch to win games.
Pass to Mr. Moves. Tried to come right back with a 3 of his own, but it's no good.
He hit a couple in the first, but so far he's been unable to get uncorked here.
Houston shooting at a decent clip, 45% for the game.
Number 2, third personal foul.
An outstanding defensive play to earn the mobile 1 block.
Yeah, obviously he had the shot well anticipated, able to shut it down with authority.
Pass to Walker. Here's Clutch. Here's Mr. Moves. 5 to shoot. From the arc. Nails it from beyond the arc.
He kicks it out, takes advantage of the open space. That'll leave a defense scrambling.
On the take. Ooh, powered down with both hands.
And you have to love it. The floor general taking things into his own hands.
Just the aggression they're looking for, man.
And it just forces the defense to pay more attention to him, guys, which we know can open up things for others.
Fans, the loudest section gets free T-shirts. Let's see who's the loudest. Get ready for the Big Squad. Now into the lineup for Houston. Number 1.
Here's Z, defended by Dunn. Pass to Walker. Down low. Oh, it's blocked. It deflects off the backboard. Now here's Dunn. Oh, that doesn't go on the chance to tie. Here's Z, defended by Dunn. Here's Mr. Moves. 3-pointer. Sends it home from 3-point land. He's got 31.
And looking to shoot as many threes as possible. This kind of confidence, impressive to see.
Love the mentality there, I tell you. I know I've never coached, but, man, playing to win and being aggressive even with the lead as opposed to being safe and going into prevent offense, I'll take the former all day long. Play to win.
And he drives in. Here's Red Hot. Nice work on the boards, paying off with a basket. And it's a 7-point Houston lead.
Well, I love the way he goes after it there. I mean, and you've got to respect that. He's rewarded for his efforts of pursuing the ball.
I tell you, a little extra pressure on D when you're up against a point guard. Who can elevate?
It Doesn't make it easy, does it?
And you know, guys, showing how dynamic a weapon he is for this offense, they feed off of that energy and ability to make plays. It gets them going.
It's tipped. They retain possession. Here's Clutch. And there's the drive.
And you have to love it. The floor general taking things into his own hands.
Just the aggression they're looking for, man.
And it just forces the defense to pay more attention to him, guys, which we know can open up things for others.
Howard down after the assist led him to the lane.
Got to give him credit for jumping on the ball and making the most at the other end.
Boy, inexcusable at this point of the game. They got to be more composed in these moments.
Exactly. I mean, when you're running neck to neck, those kinds of mistakes tip the scale.
Mr. Moves, no good. Shooting a terrific 56% so far in the fourth quarter. Pass to Doc. Ooh, anticipated the pass. It's a turnover. Now here's Walker. Tight defense on him. Here's Mr. Moves. Oh, the trifecta! All right, guys, what's your take on the hustle stats for Houston?
Defensively, they've played with a high energy level tonight, and all the steals we've seen a result of that aggressiveness.
Another factor here tonight has been the amount of points they've scored off turnovers.
To the middle. Here's Doc. Money!
It's been great to see guys who don't back down under pressure.
Cool, calm, collected, and confident in the biggest moment of the game. Yes.
Here's Mr. Moves. Misses off the left iron.
That's a rare miss for him inside. He may have just rushed it a bit, maybe lost concentration too.
And here's Walker. Pass to Z.
Yeah, just trying to keep this game alive. Not a bad foul right there.
Sure, it's not over. Clock is as much a problem for them as the score is right now, so they've got to try to manage it.
There's 14 seconds left to play in the fourth.
That's a tough walk back to the showers. I'm pretty sure he'd like to have a couple of those plays back.
Coming off the floor for your home team.
And so the road team gets the W in this one. Just a gutsy performance on the road.
It really was. When this one was up in the air late, they showed how tough-minded they are as a team.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Grant Hill, Allie LaForce, and Clark Kellogg, this is Brian Anderson thanking you all for tuning in tonight. Now, New Balance presents the Player of the Game.